I think you know very well why we are all here, and this is a very historic event. All right, we are very honored. We're very honored to have with us two great fencer athletes. Okay, and I know you've done your homework and done your research on who this very very popular couple in fencing are. Okay? For the first time in Philippine fencing sports history, we have the opportunity to have three-time Olympic gold medalists. Okay? And she's definitely a part of us because she's half Pinay, half Filipino. The couple, you see the gentleman to her right. Okay, this happens to be her ex-boyfriend, now the husband. Now the husband. Okay, also a five-time Olympian, and they're very rich. They've earned their credits, their medals from way back. So from 5 Olympics to 4 Olympics, their experience in Olympic is just so great. So I'd like all of us to welcome here, and I'd like to call them here. Please welcome Ms. Lee Kiefer and Gerek, and I'd like to give them a few words.
Hello everyone. We are so honored to be here today. Like he said, my mom was born in the Philippines, and it's really cool to be able to be back in her homeland, and I just feel so much pride being here, and I know that every time I've had success at the Olympics, I've celebrated in the US and I've celebrated with the Filipino community. So I'll give everyone a little bit of my story while I have your attention and a microphone. So I started fencing at 7 years old. I started fencing with my older sister and my younger brother, and at practice we would battle each other, and I think that's how I developed my fighting spirit from a young age. So it was my fighting spirit that first caused my success because I hated to lose. So I fight really hard in every bout, but as I got older, I realized there's so much more to the sport than that. I met my best friends. I figured out where I wanted to go to school. And I learned how to work hard and also have a lot of fun, which is something I hope that you all will bring out today in this practice. But for school, I went to Notre Dame in the US, and around that time, I met Gerek. As you guys heard, we're married. And then I was able to grind my way to 4 Olympic Games and eventually 3 Olympic gold medals, which took a whole freaking community to do. But yes, very happy to be here and would love you all to meet my partner, Gerek.
Hi everyone. Also very excited to be here, and thank you all for coming out this evening after school to meet us and to work with us. I started fencing when I was 9 in San Francisco, and when Lee and I were coming up into the international scene, the United States wasn't the strong power in fencing that it is now, and it took many years and it took many athletes and efforts for us to slowly improve and become stronger and become the force that many of you now see us as, and obviously Lee's won 3 gold medals. But seeing how much fencing is growing here and the excitement is amazing, and there's so much potential and medals to come in your future. So we're excited to work with you all, meet you all today, share our experiences and some of our favorite exercises and drills that have been important parts of our success over the years. Like I said, I grew up in San Francisco. I'm not Filipino, but most of my classmates in elementary school were, so I'm very familiar with a lot of the foods, and it's my first time in the Philippines, so I'm really excited to see the culture and meet people and eat a lot of food while we're here. Obviously, work with you all. I've been to 5 Olympics, as was mentioned, and have 2 bronze medals in team at the Olympics. And still fencing at 35 with lots of wisdom to hopefully share with all of you.